Who is responsible for ensuring all passengers in your vehicle over the age of 15 put on a seat belt? A. The passengers. B. The driver of the vehicle. C. The registered owner of the vehicle. D. The parents of the passengers. You are allowed to park your vehicle on a loading zone when A. You are loading or unloading passengers or goods. B. It is between 6 p.m. and 8 a.m. C. It is a public holiday. D. You are parking for 10 minutes or less. What must you do if you are driving and the bonnet of your vehicle lifts up so that you cannot see? A. Sound your horn and immediately stop. B. Smoothly apply your brakes and pull over to the left-hand side of the road as quickly as it is safe to do so. C. Put on your hazard lights and stop the vehicle. D. Use the driver's side window to see and stop as soon as you can. When towing another vehicle at night, the rear of the towed vehicle must display A. A red light. B. A flashing orange light. C. A flashing red light. D. A blue light. What does this sign mean? A. The left side of a bridge. B. The right side of a bridge. C. Roadworks ahead. D. Accident ahead. If you are going straight through a roundabout, you do not indicate as you approach the roundabout. You only indicate left as you pass the exit before the one you want to take. True or false? A. True. B. False. When driving on a learner license, you can take passengers as long as your supervisor is in the back seat of the vehicle. True or false? A. True. B. False. At traffic lights, if a green arrow is pointing to the right and a red light is showing as well, what are you allowed to do? A. You can turn right only. B. You must change lanes if you are not turning right. C. You can go straight ahead if there is no other traffic. D. You must wait for all lights to turn green before driving. At a roundabout, you must give way to all vehicles which cross your path from the left. A. True. B. False. What should you do when you want to turn right on a narrow country road and there is a vehicle driving towards you and traffic following you? A. Continue driving straight until you are able to turn around in another side road or driveway. B. Indicate right. Stop in the center of the road and wait until it is clear. C. Indicate right and wait on your side of the road until the opposite lane is clear. D. Indicate left. Pull over to the left-hand side of the road and turn when it is clear. Does the person driving the blue car have to give way? A. Yes. B. No. When driving along a road with no lanes marked, where must you drive your vehicle? A. In the center of the road where you are visible. B. On the left of the center. C. Anywhere, as long as your speed is less than 20 kilometers per hour. D. As close to the left-hand side of the road as possible. What must you do when you are driving and you hear a siren or see red lights flashing from a fire engine or ambulance? A. Increase your speed and pull into the nearest side street as soon as possible. B. Continue driving to avoid traffic congestion. C. Move over as soon as safely possible and allow it to pass. D. Stop immediately and wait for it to pass. Which parts of the car must be in good condition to prevent too much noise and gases going into the car? A. A compliant air filter. B. A compliant silencer and exhaust system. C. The front chassis and carpeting. D. A compliant radiator and fan. Does the person driving the blue car have to give way? A. Yes. B. No. You must not drive without a supervisor if you hold a restricted license between the following hours: A. 6 p.m. to 8 a.m., B. 10 p.m. to 5 a.m., C. 5 p.m. to 9 a.m., D. sunset until sunrise. After overtaking another vehicle, what is the least distance of clear road you require in front of you? A. 100 meters, B. 120 meters, C. 150 meters, D. 200 meters. If the front tire of a vehicle has a blowout, what will the vehicle do? A. The vehicle will pull towards the direction of the blowout. B. Its back end will swing around. C. The vehicle will pull away from the direction of the blowout. D. It will surge forwards. If a passenger is 15 years or over, who is responsible for making sure they are wearing their seatbelt? A. The registered owner of the vehicle. B. The person driving the vehicle. C. The passenger themselves. D. The supervisor. You are the driver of the blue car. What must you do? A. Use your horn to warn the cyclist you are about to turn in front of them. B. Indicate that you are turning left and increase your speed to enable you to turn in front of the cyclist. C. Vehicles must give way to any larger vehicles so you may continue your turn without giving way. D. You must wait and give way to the cyclist. Who is allowed to ask you to do a breath screening test? A. A doctor. B. Any member of the New Zealand Armed Services. C. A street John ambulance driver. D. The police. If your vehicle has a space-saver wheel fitted, what is the maximum speed you are allowed to drive? A. 50 kilometers per hour. B. 80 kilometers per hour. C. 90 kilometers per hour. D. 100 kilometers per hour. What must you do when you are on a road with marked lanes and you are driving in the lane which has an arrow showing a left turn only? A. You do not have to indicate. B. Make a left turn. C. Drive straight ahead. D. Make a right turn. Does the person driving the blue car have to give way? A. Yes. B. No. Does the person driving the blue car have to give way? A. Yes. B. No. What is the meaning of this sign? A. Accident ahead. The maximum allowed speed is 10 kilometers per hour. B. Accident ahead. The maximum allowed speed is 20 kilometers per hour. C. Accident ahead. The maximum allowed speed is 30 kilometers per hour. D. Accident ahead. The maximum allowed speed is 40 kilometers per hour. What are you not allowed to do when driving on a motorway? A. Overtake other vehicles. B. Drive at a speed of less than 100 kilometers per hour. C. Change lanes more than once. D. Stop to pick up any persons hitchhiking. When you see a broken yellow line painted near to the edge of the road, it means that you can stop or park your vehicle there at any time. A. True. B. False. Does the person driving the blue car have to give way? A. Yes. B. No. What does a warrant of fitness show? A. How often a vehicle has been involved in accidents. B. The age in kilometer reading of the vehicle at the time it was checked. C. How long the owner has owned the vehicle. D. That the vehicle was deemed safe to be driven on the road at the time it was checked. Does the person driving the blue car have to give way? A. Yes. B. No. What does it mean when you see a white diamond painted on the road? A. You are approaching a pedestrian crossing. B. You are approaching a roundabout. C. You are approaching a railway level crossing. D. You are approaching a single-lane bridge. What must you do when turning right at a roundabout? A. Signal right as your exit approaches on the roundabout. B. Signal left as you approach and before entering the roundabout. C. Signal right as you approach and before entering the roundabout. D. Signal right only if there are vehicles to your left at the roundabout. If you are a driver involved in an accident, what is the first thing you must do? A. Continue on at 20 kilometers per hour until you reach a suitable car park, then call the police. B. Call the police immediately. C. Stop and check to see if anyone is injured. D. Put your hazard lights on and create a roadblock in the center of the road. What do the road markings in this picture mean? A. Vehicles who wish to overtake cars on their left may use the right turn bay if no one is already turning right. B. Vehicles who are turning right must not stop inside the painted lines. C. Vehicles who are turning right must wait inside the painted triangle until it is safe to turn across the opposite lane. D. Vehicles turning right must use the right turn bay by driving over the top of the road markings and waiting until it is safe to turn.